Hey, DJ Eshelman here, the Citrix coach, and I wanted to take some time and actually personally invite you to the Citrix Hero program. I'm really excited about this, so I wanted to record a video so you could see the excitement on my face and let you know that I'm really excited to welcome you into our community and hopefully into our larger membership. So two things. One, starting this week, community.citrixhero.com is going to be open for enrollment. So that means that you can join my private community for free. There'll be more about that in a blog post soon. But more than that, I wanted to give you a little bit of early access to that, but also to a hidden area within that network that we're calling the Citrix Hero program. The Citrix Hero program is where I teach you the kind of things that I know about Citrix that are coming up all the time in assessments and health checks and things like that that really need to be known by more people. We call these leading practices, and these are the kind of things that really differentiate the Citrix environments that are put together really well from those that aren't really put together quite as well as they should be. And teaching you the skill sets to be able to not only identify these, but go beyond just doing like white paper deployments or anything like that and just being able to make good decisions based on what your users need. If you make good decisions and good design based on what your users need, they start calling you something. They start calling you the Citrix Hero. And I really want that for you. So that is what this program is all about. Really quickly, what we're doing is every month I'm giving you a new chapter for my ebook based on one of these leading practices. Then we dive in deep and make sure that you are understanding all the aspects of that topic. And so there's a live training that goes on. There's a live Q&A with me. But also, more importantly than that, like I mentioned, there's a whole community that's coming around this. And so you will have private exclusive access to that private community where you can ask myself and the others questions about the topic and make sure that you understand fully before we go on to the next one. So I like that format of teaching, and I hope you will too. I just don't want people to get overwhelmed with a bunch of different stuff that they have to learn all at once. I really like the notion of just tackling one thing per month so you don't feel that sense of overwhelm and getting lost in various things. So we can just focus on one thing that's really important and moving on to the next. So how do I choose these things? Well, based on assessments and health checks that I've done over the last 3 years, I actually did a long process of actually figuring out what recommendations I was making most frequently. And I parsed, just under 400 different recommendations so far that have come up, and I've saw patterns in those. And the ones that are really important, that make the most impact, are the ones that I'm choosing to focus on first. And we'll get to all of them eventually, but really I wanted to be able to focus on the ones that are most important first. Now, along with that, this is a membership subscription. And so what that means is if there's new stuff that come along, then I'll be able to kind of interrupt the usual flow and we'll do that lesson instead of what I would normally be planning to do. And so we're a lot more flexible in this style of membership, whereas a course is much more rigid and I have to get content that's going to stay for a long time. Whereas with this subscription, I can just give you what you need, when you need to know it, and only the things you need to know. I'm not going to bog you down with a bunch of stuff you don't need to know. I'm just going to teach you the stuff that really needs to be there to differentiate you and make your career really take off. I don't know if you know this, but if you do really well in your Citrix designs and your users are really happy, that's what leads to raises, that's what leads to promotions, and that's what leads to having more career options and more kind of margin in your life, more time at home. These are the kind of things that you can have. And I'm telling you, you can have these because I have these now. So honestly, this is something I really want for as many people as possible. And so I really want you to join me in the Citrix Hero program. So if you have any questions, please let me know. CoachDJ@ctxpro.com, or if you're getting this video in an email, just reply to the email and I'll get it back to you as soon as I can. Honestly, I look forward to seeing you out there, and I'm just really excited. See you soon.